Hello, hookers. Christy from Inspired by a Smile here. I thought I'd drop in with my perspective on pricing your crochet items. Now, I hear so many people that get mad and swear by the whole you should charge times three, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I don't follow that formula. I follow my own formula because, to be quite honest, not everyone wants to charge the same, and honestly, you're just gonna, if you do overcharge, you're not gonna sell your item right away. Like, the chances of you selling it are gonna be way less than if you just actually sold it a bit cheaper. I get it. I know you took time to make it. It's a one of a kind piece, but a lot of you are also making the same thing as other people and expecting to make like $1 million off of your item. I know you guys may not like hearing this, but it's the truth. For me, I never overcharged from, well, even when I started. I basically kept the same prices throughout. And now that I'm doing crochet tutorials, I actually give away a lot of my pieces. I like to do random acts of crochet kindness because it also gives me the chance to just make things that I want to make. But other than that, if I do sell things, like, I don't care if I make a penny off of it, to be quite honest. And if you want to sell cheaper, go for it, because like, you don't have to charge. I see people charging basically for the entire skeins even though they don't use them all. I think that's bullshit. You know, use your yarn. You're gonna end up having leftover. You can use it for something else. Unless you actually use like the entire lot of the yarn that you bought for that project, you really shouldn't be charging the person the entire amount that you spent on the yarn. And also, I mean, you can still make profit without overcharging. So the apps and that are, I know they tell you that you can charge this much, but in reality, honestly, you're overcharging. Like, a lot of people can't afford your prices that you're putting out there. So you have to think of that too. And we don't all have to charge the same thing. So don't feel bad if you actually want to charge less, because, you know, you're going to actually probably sell more than the people that are charging more. And you got to think about that. Like, when I was selling all the time, I was doing custom orders. I had a full list all the time because I had really good prices. I would seriously go and check what other people are charging and just charge a little less, and guess what? It works. People were also recommending me to other people, and I got return customers out of it, and very happy people that got to have my creations after, and I still made a profit. If you're smart about it and you get the right yarn, like, you don't have to also buy the most expensive yarn in the store. You can get cheaper yarn for your projects to sell. You don't have to go out and buy the $80 ball of yarn for your customer. They most likely aren't going to care. Okay, so if you're smart about it, you can either get cheap or free yarn. Even you can get sometimes yarn if I'm babbling a little bit and losing my train of thought. Okay, so if you do actually go on Marketplace or anywhere too like that, on Facebook, you will come across people that are selling their yarn cheap, or you can even put out that you have a crochet business and you are looking for free or cheap yarn. And I've gotten boxes for free. The only thing they asked for was for a few hats made in return. So there's ways around it. Like I said, you don't have to buy the most expensive yarn, and you don't have to overcharge to make money. You think that you're going to get rich or something off of these pieces. You're not. In reality, you're going to have to do a little bit more than that. The people that are making more off of their crochet are actually, like, I'm not even selling it. I go and I promote myself on social media because I do tutorials, and yeah, you just have to do that. And because I do that, I get monetized. I'm monetized on Facebook. They pay me. So that's your way to actually make the money, not by overcharging people for your crochet. And like I said, I know you hate probably hearing that, but we don't all have to charge the same thing. And to be quite honest too, some people have no business charging as much as other people do. Some people have more intricate, more detailed pieces, whereas some people are just starting out and they shouldn't, some of them look like they shouldn't even be selling their work because it's beginner work and they're trying to sell it. You think that's fair that they're trying to charge as much as someone who has a full detailed piece? I think not. So don't get mad when someone says that they charge less. It's really sad and pathetic that people do. We are just like a store, if you put it that way. We can all charge according to how we feel the price should be. We don't all have to charge the same thing. It's not necessary. You don't have to get mad. You can just keep it to yourself. I see too many people getting pissy because they're getting mad just because they think that everyone should charge the same thing. In reality, no, you shouldn't, because like I said, there's beginner people, or there's people like me who just don't want to make. I know that I'm not going to make as much if I have the pieces sitting here collecting dust. I'd rather actually have them gone if I'm selling something. And you will sell a lot more if you don't have your prices ridiculously high. So that being said, I hope everyone has a good night or day, whatever time it is that you're watching this, and I'll be back with more videos. Bye.